What if the secret to a long, healthy life wasn't some magic pill or punishing workout? What if it's hidden in the simple, daily movements of the world's longest living people? In America, the average healthy lifespan can feel short, with many people losing their independence year after year. But in Japan, thousands of people aged 100 and older are still active, sharp, and living life on their own terms. So, what's their secret? It's not magic, and it's not just genetics. It's a philosophy of movement woven into the fabric of daily life. We've broken it down into 6 fundamental movements and habits that build the foundation for their wellness. These aren't complex exercises. They are simple, powerful, and you can do them at any age or fitness level. In this video, I'll break down those 6 exact movements step by step, show you how to do them properly, and most importantly, how they help you age stronger, not slower. Before we get started, drop your name and where you're watching from in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Let's kick things off with a movement that greets the sun across the entire nation. It's called Radio Taiso, and it's Japan's secret to a gentle, collective start to the day. The problem for so many of us is that we wake up stiff. The first hour can feel like a battle against our own bodies, and an intense workout is the last thing on our minds. The Japanese answer isn't a jolt of caffeine. It's a shared, gentle awakening. Radio Taiso, or radio exercises, has been a national institution since the 1920s. For just a few minutes, a calm voice and gentle piano music guide the country through a series of rhythmic, flowing movements on public radio. Imagine raising your arms high as you inhale, feeling a stretch through your entire spine, or slow arm circles that warm up your shoulders and gentle twists to wake up your core. It's basically physiotherapy disguised as a meditative dance. Why does this matter? The benefits are immediate. It improves flexibility, boosts circulation to shake off that morning grogginess, and enhances joint mobility. But the real magic isn't just physical. It's the sense of community. By doing these exercises together in parks and community centers, a powerful social bond is forged. It creates a shared purpose that makes it easy to show up every single day. The best part? It's infinitely adaptable. We've seen people do the entire routine from a wheelchair. It's a movement that says, let's begin this day together, with grace. Next up, we're going to talk about something most of us in the West have lost: the simple, powerful act of getting up and down from the floor. In traditional Japanese homes and restaurants, life happens on the floor. People sit on tatami mats to eat, talk, and just be. As we age, a fear of falling can lead to a loss of confidence and a more sedentary life. We start avoiding the very movements that keep us strong. In Japan, we watched elders in their 80s move from kneeling to standing with an ease that was breathtaking. It wasn't a workout, it was just life. This daily act of getting up and down from the floor is one of the most powerful functional exercises there is. It's a built-in system for maintaining your independence muscles, and there's science to back this up. While the exact numbers vary, research from Japanese gerontology institutes has consistently shown that older adults who frequently sit on and rise from the floor maintain significantly better balance and lower body strength than those who primarily use chairs. Think about what that movement requires. Your legs, hips, and core all have to work together. It's a full-body exercise that builds the exact muscles you need to prevent falls. This isn't about forcing it overnight. It's about reintroducing the movement. Start on a soft carpet, using a sturdy chair for support. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Each time you get up from the floor, you are casting a vote for a stronger, more independent future. If you're already feeling inspired by these simple habits, take a moment to hit that like button. It tells us you're finding this useful and helps others discover these secrets. Now, let's get into a technique that comes straight from the wisdom of ancient martial arts. When we think of building strength, we often picture lifting heavy weights. But what if you have joint pain? What if high-impact exercise just isn't an option anymore? This is a reality for millions, and it can feel like the door to building muscle is closing. The Japanese have a different approach, one that builds strength from stillness. It's called isometric exercise, a technique rooted in martial arts traditions. Isometrics are brilliantly simple. You engage a muscle and hold the position without moving. No impact, no jarring motion. just pure tension, that builds incredible endurance and stability. A perfect example is the kibodachi, or horse stance, used by karate masters. This grounded posture, with feet wide and knees bent, builds unshakable leg strength and lateral stability. Holding this for even 30 seconds fires up your leg and core muscles. But you don't have to be a martial artist. A more accessible version is the simple wall squat. Here's how to do it. Lean your back against a wall and slide down like you're sitting in an invisible chair. This creates an isometric hold that's fantastic for your quadriceps and glutes. You can even place a softball between your knees and squeeze gently to activate the inner thighs and improve knee alignment. Why does this matter? Because isometric exercises are proven to improve muscular endurance and support your heart, all while being gentle on the joints. They can be done anywhere, with no equipment, offering a safe way to build foundational strength. It's proof that true power can be found in stillness. In the West, we've been sold the no pain, no gain story for cardio. We think we need to be breathless and sweating to benefit our hearts. For many over 50, this is just discouraging. In Japan, we observed a different philosophy, a form of gentle interval walking that is both effective and sustainable. One of the most popular methods developed by Japanese researchers involves alternating your pace. The protocol is wonderfully straightforward. You alternate 3 minutes of brisk, purposeful walking with 3 minutes of slow, relaxed walking. This cycle is typically repeated 5 times for a total of 30 minutes. It seems too simple, but the science tells a different story. This gentle interval training has been shown to significantly improve cardiovascular health, increase leg strength, and lower blood pressure more effectively than walking at a steady pace. The magic is in the variation. The brisk walk elevates your heart rate in a safe, controlled way. The slow walk allows for active recovery, which prevents overexertion and makes the whole experience more enjoyable. This dismantles the no pain, no gain myth. It proves that consistency always trumps intensity. It's a workout you can do every day without feeling drained, transforming a simple walk into a life-extending practice. Our modern lives are designed for comfort. We have robot vacuums and dishwashers, and we've optimized movement right out of our lives. Chores are seen as burdens to be rushed through. This sedentary mindset is a huge threat to our long-term health. In Japan, we saw a different attitude. Daily tasks are performed with a mindfulness that transforms them into a form of functional fitness. This is the art of active living. We saw an older woman tending her garden in a deep, perfect squat, her back straight. It wasn't a workout squat. It was just a natural part of her day. We saw people sweeping with broad strokes that engaged their core and upper body. This philosophy reframes your relationship with daily tasks. A chore is a chance to move. Instead of bending at the waist, you practice a squat. Instead of slumping over the sink, you stand tall and engage your core. These aren't extra exercises you have to schedule. They are hundreds of small, positive movements integrated into the life you are already living. This constant, low-level activity does more than burn calories. It keeps your joints lubricated, your muscles engaged, and your body accustomed to moving. It's about finding the movement that is already hidden in your daily routine. So far, we've talked about physical movements, but the sixth and perhaps most crucial movement isn't physical at all. It's a movement of the spirit, the daily practice of fostering social connection. In our society, loneliness and social isolation have become a silent epidemic, and we know this isolation is a major health risk. A long life without purpose or connection doesn't feel like a gift. This is where the Japanese concept of ikigai comes in. It's often translated as a reason for being, but it's deeply linked to community. Your purpose is often found in your role within your family, neighborhood, and social circles. We saw this everywhere, in the shared laughter during Radio Taizo, in groups meeting for tea or gardening. These aren't just hobbies, they are lifelines. They are structures that ensure daily social contact and a shared sense of belonging. The group setting doesn't just make it more fun, it ensures people show up. This final movement, then, is a movement toward others. It's a conscious effort to break the chains of isolation. The action might be joining a local walking group, signing up for a class, or just committing to a daily call with a friend. This habit of connection nourishes the soul just as movement nourishes the body. A long life is a gift, but a long life filled with connection and purpose, that is the true secret to Japanese wellness. You've made it to the end, and now you have something powerful. Not just 6 movements, but a system that's helped countless Japanese adults stay strong, independent, and pain-free deep into their 90s and beyond. And here's the best part. You don't need to do all 6 every day. Let me show you a realistic routine that fits into busy lives. Just 5 to 7 minutes a day. Morning. 2.5 minutes total. Start with 30 seconds of gentle floor, sitting to stretch and align your posture. Move into 1 minute of mindful breathing, like in Zazen, to activate your core and calm your mind. Finish with 30 seconds on each leg of a balanced challenging stance, like the cat stance, to wake up your stability. Evening, 4 minutes total. Begin with 1 minute of a wide-legged stance, like Shikodachi, to open tight hips. Shift into 1 minute of a horse stance, Kibadachi, to strengthen your legs. End with a 2-minute wall squat, your personal progress check-in. That's it. No gym, no pressure, no excuses. Just a few intentional minutes that compound daily into strength, balance, and confidence. Remember, this isn't about being perfect. It's about being better than yesterday. That's the Japanese mindset of Kaizen. Small, consistent improvements that lead to big changes. If you've made it this far, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these movements are you most excited to try? Let us know in the comments below. Your story might just be the inspiration someone else needs. Your future self will thank you for starting today.